name is Maggie. I was born early at 25 weeks. I spent a long time in the hospital before I got to go home. My mom and dad talk a lot about something called kangaroo care, so I thought I would go undercover and learn more about it. I put on my disguise and came to Sunnybrook to talk with nurses and doctors. The first person I talked to was Dr. Michael Dunn. What is kangaroo care?
Kangaroo care is a special thing that we do with some of our little babies who are born, especially those that are born here in the neonatal unit. They come too early and they're born very small and they're not really yet ready to do things on their own quite so much, and they need help from machines, and we need to put them in on monitors and that sort of thing. But at the same time, they're still little developing people and they need human contact, so they need to have lots of physical touch. And what they like is they like being held right against the skin of their mommy or their daddy, and they sit there for long periods of time. And so even though they can't do everything for themselves yet, we know it's really important for them to have the time and to have the contact with their mummies and daddies, held what's called skin to skin. So baby's bare skin against mom and dad's bare skin. And when they do that, they feel calm and happy. And it's just like when you get a hug from your parents sometimes, it always makes you feel better, doesn't it? That's
yes.
Right.
Thanks, Dr. Dunn. Next I want to talk to Dr. Paige Schultz. How does kangaroo care help babies?
That is a good question, Maggie. It helps babies in lots of ways, but the most important way is it brings the baby back to their mom or their dad, and that's probably the safest place for them. Kangaroo care lets babies probably sleep better when they're on their mommy or their daddy's chest. The noises, the sounds, the smells, everything they get from being on their mommy's chest will be more consistent with what they would have had inside of their mom when they were in utero, and that's really valuable for healthy brain development. And it also helps moms and dads feel like better parents, like they know their baby better, and in doing so they can then provide a better sense of what their child's cues are, and they'll be better at understanding their child when they go home. So that's a really important part of it. And then the other thing is, it definitely helps with mom's breast milk production. So babies that are kangarooed, their moms produce more milk, and that's very valuable for their tummies when they eat. And then the other thing is, it probably helps babies sleep better, and when they sleep, we think that that helps their brains to learn better. So there's lots of reasons that kangaroo care is really important.
Thanks, Dr. Schultz. Then I wanted to know why they had all those pictures of kangaroos on the wall. So I found Louisa King, who is the breastfeeding resource nurse.
Each one of these little kangaroos represent when a mom or dad holds their baby skin to skin, or when they hand hug their baby inside the isolette, or sometimes we take off the lid and the mom and dad or dad comes around and holds their baby, called encircled holding.
Great way to celebrate kangaroo care. Then I went to talk to an old friend, Elizabeth, who took care of me and my family when I was in the hospital. Do you remember when you held my mommy first on me?
Yes, I do. Do you know why I remember really, really well?
Why?
Because you were so little. You weighed less than 1 pound. You were one of the littlest babies I ever looked after. So I was a little bit afraid.
You were?
I was, because I thought, oh, what if something happens to her? Then, your mummy had such a look on her face, I said, okay. So, I got your mummy a comfortable chair, and I sat her down, and I gave her a shirt that unbuttons at the front, and I took you out, this little tiny you, and I put you on your mummy like that, and you kind of wiggled a little bit, because it was not your usual spot to sleep, and then you got your hands where you wanted them, and then you fell asleep. It was great. You came out every day for 4 hours. One day it was your mummy's turn, and the next day it was your daddy's turn. Every day.
Thank you, everyone who helped my mom and dad hold me.